do a little hike into this one. This one is the Stines Cemetery outside of Stinesville. It's just a little family plot. Right here. Once I can get there, we'll go in and check it out. There's not very many stones here. We will come and check these out. Our first one for today is George W. Thorber. Died November 17th, 1855. Aged 81 years, 2 months, and 8 days. He died November 17th, 1855. Alright, let me trim these things away from this one and we'll see if we can't read this one. Here is Peter Stein. I won't be able to read it, but I have the information. Born March 28th, 1807. Died November 11th, 1858. Let's see if we can't read anything on here. Peter Stein. Born. So overgrown with moss. I want to say he was 54 years, I believe. Alright, I've got this one here. Only thing I can see is the engraving on the front. Even with the camera, I don't see anything. Let's try a little chalk and see if that brings anything out. Alright, let's keep going around here. It's a big place. I'm going to assume everything is not marked. Find a Grave only has 5 stones listed. I'm going to say this one, we're not going to be able to see anything on either. Oh no, let me do a little check-in. Hang on and I'll be right back. So I do not see anything on this one. So I'm assuming it was just a fieldstone marker, and that was it, which is very common. Alright, I'll get back up and we'll keep on going. Got a few more over here to check out. Beautiful fall day. Just kind of give you a quick rundown here. Alright, we'll move on here. On to this one here. Gonna need the flashlight. Find it here. Let's see. This one was I don't know on this one. Cannot read this one. So let's use the magic of the chalk and I'll be right back. Should be able to read this a little better. I'm gonna put my flashlight somewhere and I don't know where. Let me find my flashlight. Found my flashlight. Turn it on. Here lies, let me get a little bit better angle here. There we go. Here lies the remains of Sally Wampler, the wife of Hezekiah H. Wampler, who was born November the 28th, 1812. Departed this life August the something 7th, 1885. I'll scooch on over here to this one. You guys can hang out with me while I scooch. Oh. I'm too old to get back up. Don't think I'm going to be able to read this one either. Yeah, that one is super faded. Someone spray painted it. So let's get the magic and see what we can come up with here. A minute while I find it. Let's see what we can come up with. If anything. This may be too faded. I can tell there's words, but I am not going to be able to read these. Yep. I can see them, but I cannot read them. This one's another one I'm not going to be able to read. Find my flashlight again. Yeah, maybe. There we go. Let's see. 18 something on there. Let's see if we can work it out with some chalk. Yep, nothing I can make out on this one. There's not very many of them you can read in here. And I think that might be the only ones. Let me pull out my paperwork here and see. Well, Polly Cox is laying on the ground, so we'll have to see if we can find her. Yeah, we'll walk around and see if there's any laying down that we can't see. There's the footstone to somebody. Look here. There's a headstone hiding underneath the leaves. Let's look. Don't believe so. We'll walk around a little bit and see if we can find any more. There's some stones. I think I have got all the ones that are marked. There's another stone right there. Walk around with me. I'm looking at the ground. And I'm sure it's loud for you guys. The leaves crunching. See another stone here. A lot of field stones. There's one right there. Well, I think that is going to do it for here. Oh, wait a minute. What's this here? It's a headstone. Let me see if I can't get this standing. Okay, I flipped it over. I was going to try stand it up, but I'm not strong enough. Okay, let's see. Find my flashlight. I don't think we're going to make anything out. But if I can find my flashlight, which I never can find. Okay, hang on, I gotta find my flashlight. Well, as I went back to go get my flashlight that I left, found another headstone laying down. But there's nothing on that one either. Let's go venture back over here to the other one. See if there's anything we can make out on this. I'm pretty sure I know whose headstone this is. Let's see. All right. There's a P. I'm pretty sure this is Polly Cox. Right here. But I might be completely off on that. If it is, she was born in 1800 and died in 1837. But I'm not sure if this is hers or not. Ooh, but there's nothing I can make out on it. Alright. Alright. Walk around and see if we see anything else. Oh. Looky here. Found something. Found another one. All right. Let me clean this one up a little bit. Found another one. All right, so correcting myself from my last video, this one is Polly Cox. She was... Let me get my flashlight here. Hang on just a minute. You can look at the leaves for a second. This is Polly Cox, the wife of John Cox. Oh, 1800 and died in 1837. Look at that pretty carving there. Alright, well that is it from Stines Cemetery. There's a lot of fieldstone markers in here. And a lot of just indentions and no markers at all. Alright, thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining Kevin. And we will see you later.